Hey guys, hello. I am live. I am live. Oh my God, let me take my glasses off. Um, I just wanted to come on. I haven't been on for a while because I had a problem. I don't know what happened to my channel, but it just went a little crazy. But anyway, I wanted to come on because this is 5 weeks. 5 weeks. Let me just kind of bring this down. There we go. 5 weeks of my grandma makeover. And I just wanted just to go over, what's going on, right? I feel amazing. I'm actually driving. Okay. I've been driving since last week. My doctor, my surgeon, he said I didn't even have to wear a binder, but I'm wearing it because I just feel like it contours me a little bit. But I just wanted to tell you a couple of things that, I didn't know. And so these are things you need to ask. So, I had a grandma makeover. I had a breast lift, no augmentation, just a breast lift and a tummy tuck. And when you go for your post-op and they tell you, you could start, either showering or, you really need to ask questions. I'm telling you, you need to ask questions. And so the question, like for instance, like I was washing up, but I was like scared, to like rub, afraid to lift my boob, and when I went to the doctor, when I saw him on my 4 week post-op, he was like, you still have a lot of scabbing. You have to rub. I'm like, I was told not to have water directly hit, my ab or my boobs. So I didn't know. I was actually, I was using like, not baby wipes, but they're bath wipes, and I guess it wasn't straight. So he said, get like a loofah and you need to rub. So I was doing that. I mean, I was rubbing. I was like, oh God. So, and then I was afraid but it started loosening up. But today, and you know what? I should have called. I did call, but they were out to lunch and then now it's going to be too late. But I wanted to find out because I was rubbing and a little bit, of the scab came off like my nipple and there was a little bit of blood underneath. So I stopped. But I'm just saying, guys, you need to ask your doctor when they say, you can shower. How should I? Should I use a washcloth? Should I use a loofah? Should I really rub? Should I not rub? When can I start adding a scar gel cream? Should I, you have to, I didn't know. So it was a good thing I didn't, but you should not put on any scar recovery gel cream until after all your scabs come off. So these are questions that you need to ask because I never saw my doctor until 4 weeks where I saw his assistant and all that jazz, I mean, sorry guys, I'm really thirsty. So I was like, okay, otherwise I can drive, I'm pretty back to normal, I still shouldn't lift anything, high and heavy. I can start, I wanted to, do weights on my arms because they're like getting a little flabby. And they said I can 2 to 3 pounds, no more than that. So, you start asking you questions, but, I am still sleeping in a recliner, believe it or not, because I feel a lot more comfortable. In the bed, I'm not comfortable. Like I've tried it, and I still get up and go. I might try tonight and see how it feels, but I'm still sleeping in. I just love the recliner. I don't know. I need to start getting into my bed though, because I can't sleep in a recliner for the rest of my life. So, but anyway, I just wanted to come on and just share that with you guys, because it's just important. It really is. Again, my surgeon is amazing, very up to date. It's a young surgeon, so he's up to date in the modern technology. Again, remember, I had a breast lift with no augmentation because I had enough tissue. Then I had a full, a full tummy tuck all the way across. They actually went in and they tightened my muscles inside, the ab inside. And so I do have swelling. I still have a lot of swelling, but I can see where once that swelling goes down, how it's going to be like contoured. And I am so excited. I really am really excited. I cannot wait to let you guys know like how excited I am. So guys, I will come back and I will let you guys know, what else is going on. But if you are, looking to do a tummy tuck, a breast lift, you know, do your research. Again, you could look at my other subscribe. You can look at my other videos. Like I always say, failure to prepare is to prepare for failure. You've got to find out. And also try and gauge it within, like I was looking around and I started doing this because everyone that I saw, they were a lot younger than I am. I'm 63. Everyone that I saw, they were in their 30s. I can't relate to that. My body's different. My body is different than, a mommy makeover. This is a grandma makeover. I'm 63 going on 64. I wanted to make sure, and I also had a mitral valve replacement. So I needed to try and, besides talking to my physicians, I was trying to see if I can find, someone maybe within my age group that maybe had an underlying condition, but I couldn't find anybody. So I'm like, okay, what's up? You know what? Let me do this. And people could see that, hey, maybe I can, even though maybe I had something going on. I had high blood pressure, but you know what? My doctor was on it. I had to go take, mammograms, which is really interesting because I have spoken to women who have had breast lifts, augmentations, and never had to go for a mammogram. Oh my God. When I went for my mammogram, they found a couple of little things. I had to go for an ultrasound, a bilateral ultrasound, a bilateral mammogram. And then I went to see a breast surgeon. That was all on my doctor's recommendation. Thank God everything was great. There was nothing really there. The breast surgeon said, why did they have you go through all of this? But because that's all he does. He specializes in breast surgery. When you need to have, when you have cancer, and I mean, I don't want to even talk about that. But you guys, I mean, you don't want to just open yourself up and then all of a sudden, oh my God, you don't ever want to think about that. But do your research, man. Do your research. Don't go to, listen, I'll tell you a quick story. I have two friends. One of them called up Colombia. She was talking to them in Spanish, blah, blah, blah. And they quoted her like $9,800. The same girl, her assistant, called the same doctor, told them, well, I'm calling from New York, blah, 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 blah. And they said, okay, it's going to be $17,000 for the same procedure. Exactly what I had. You know what? I'd rather be in my country, in my state. God forbid something something goes wrong, or you're not feeling well, or you need to be relooked at, you're home. For that amount of money that you're going to save, I paid $15,400. But for the amount of money that you're going to save going somewhere, it's not worth it. At least that's my opinion. My opinion. Again, I'm also not a physician by no far nothing. I sell $5 accessories. I don't. What I'm telling you is my journey, my experience, and maybe something will click with someone that will say, oh, wow, I never thought about that. So have an amazing day. It was like 81 degrees here in New York today. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't stifling, It was pretty cool. So enjoy your day. Have a wonderful one. And like I always say, don't let nobody take your glory, because ain't nobody taking mine. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. Talk to you all later. Subscribe.